Alright, how's it going, my friends? Welcome back to another edition of Review Music Reacts. And if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Rivi from Review Music. Thank you for being here. And we are back with more Chinchilla, Little Girl Gone Live version. And it's been a while since we checked out the music video. I sort of remember the melody, but I remember the video more. Right, is the one where Chinchilla was like going ham on those assholes at the bar. Yeah, but I do want to share something recent that I experienced, which is topical to this song. I'll share it at the end of the video, right? So without further ado, please excuse me if I cough or my voice sounds terrible. I'm still recovering from a flu. And so yeah, join in and let's check out Little Girl Gone live version. This sounds different.
Say that again now. Didn't quite hear you. Say that again now. So I heard you're back in town and haven't changed a bit, man. You get off talking down to the little man. Time you get what you deserve. Wow, you're so fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own worth. So ya wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, but I like your blood on my teeth just a little too much. So bite me and slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah, little girl gone, got the...
Okay, hold on. This version sounds much more somber, much more dark. Like, I remember the melody, but it's not like this. And Chinchilla always looks so fresh, man. Look at this. I don't know any other female singers that can pull off this look, you know, with the top hat. Let me run it back a little bit.
Fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own worth. So ya wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, but I like your blood on my teeth just a little too much. So bite me and slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah, little girl gone, got the gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear you. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era. I've been at work and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw you. Hands up my hair, half every day. You ding ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I pack a punch back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn you. Did you think I'd be easy? Snap me like bamboo, mold me into the
I
soul
love those
of
keys.
your jackboot. Wish I could bottle the taste. 'Cause I drink up that look on your face. So you wanna fight
Nice, back
me?
up.
Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, but I like your blood on my teeth just a little too much. So bite me and slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day.
I like how she's pronouncing some of those words, like how she opens up. Hear the
Bite me and slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear you. Mess with the wrong bitch and the wrong hero. I've been at work and I got my better runner. Money, I changed so much since I saw you. Hands up my hair, how very dare you. Ding ding, hold my earrings for my.
I do notice a difference between the studio version. The studio version was Chinchilla singing the chorus. The backup singers were doing like this arpeggiated choir thing, like while in this, the backup singers are just harmonizing with her, right?
I got my better runner. Money, I changed so much since I saw you. Hands up my hair, how very dare you. Ding ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I pack a punch back into a corner.
Maybe not.
Come at me, don't tell me I did it for you. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl,
Ooh.
faster. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, faster. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl.
Oh, that's nice. Did they change all of that to minor? Oh shit. That high note just bleeds into the next bar. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, I sort of wanted a second round to that last chorus. Still brilliant though. Alright, that version felt much more impactful, but in a different way. Alright, I'd like to share this with you guys since it's topical. I'll get to the video in a minute, but you can skip this part if you want, but I think it's important. Few days ago, I was out shopping alone, and I took a little break outside the mall. It was sort of like in a back alley of the mall. It's secluded, it's a little bit dark and dingy. There were not much people around there, and there were like there was like a group of guys hanging out there, like maybe 4 or 5 guys, younger guys than me. So they were kind of loud, and I minded my own business. I didn't say anything. I didn't look at them. And a few minutes later, a girl came out from the back door of the mall to have a smoke, right? And instantly, these guys were like meerkats. Their attention just went to her, and suddenly they forgot how to behave like a human. They started catcalling. They started whistling. They started doing these gestures to her, and she was not having it. She was trying her best to ignore them, and she clearly felt uncomfortable. But she did seem like she was waiting for someone. So I was like watching her from far. I was like a few meters away, but when I caught her attention, right, and I sort of gestured, "Are you okay?" And I gave her like some sort of assurance that I'll be here. And yeah, so luckily she nodded to acknowledge that. So I acted like I was on my phone, and while still keeping my attention to her, I can see the guys looking at me and giving me, the dirty looks, but I just ignored them. And a few minutes later, her friend came out from the same door and joined her. And I waited for her to. It took a while for them to leave, and as they were leaving, the girl like kind of nodded her head and to say thank you to me, and I still stayed at the same spot until they left, just to see if these assholes would follow her. Fortunately, they didn't. They just left after the girls left. But I just want to make sure. So the reason I'm telling you guys this is it's a little PSA for you ladies out there. If you ever find yourself in this kind of situation, right? You feel uncomfortable, you don't feel safe, move to a location where there's much more crowd, where there's people, and do not hesitate to approach a stranger for help. Even men. I think any man in their right mind, right, would help you in this kind of situation. And if all else fails, right, take your phone out and call someone you trust. FaceTime them. It's better if it's a guy. It could be your friend, a co-worker, a brother, anyone you're close with, anyone that has your back. Make sure it's loud enough for the perpetrators to hear. Because these douchebags, right, they act like this because they think you're alone. They do not want any audience. The moment you FaceTime, the moment you're talking to someone and they hear the voice from the other end, right, they would simmer down. And I've ever received a phone call from a female friend out of the blue, and I acted like I was her boyfriend and I was on my way over there. And it was on FaceTime, and it worked, right? They stopped harassing her. Thankfully, she's safe. And I come from a country where the crime rates are kind of low, but that don't mean scum don't exist. So yeah, I guess I'm telling you guys this, just please be safe out there, ladies. And again, this is why I think Chinchilla's music is very important in this modern era. This song encapsulates the meaning of a strong woman. Like I'm a strong woman now. I can handle my own shit, and I wish that's the case for all women. Some people are not fortunate enough, and sadly there are tons of women who have not reached this stage yet, constantly being harassed and treated like shit. And hopefully they find this song, hopefully they discover Chinchilla, hopefully they find the strength and courage to tip the scale. Love the piano work in this. I am realizing now with Chinchilla's live performances, right, she's sort of minimalistic with it. Like she doesn't have a lot of like instruments with her. It's just like maybe one instrument, one chord progression, and the rest it's her voice that carries the song. And I think it's brilliant. That's when you know an artist truly knows their craft, their song, because it is so easy to go out of tune, out of pitch when you're going acoustic with one instrument. But she nailed all the high notes, just like in the studio version, all on cue, and as I expected from the Queen. You know, there are a lot of live versions where they change tuning, pacing, and sections that differs a lot from the studio versions. Sometimes it kind of takes you away. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Chinchilla said, nope, I'ma sing this how I recorded it. Although this sounds slightly different because of the piano. And this version sounds much more evil, much more dangerous. Like the pianist did a good job on the actuation of the keys, creating that solemn, slow build up. You know what I'm saying? So that was Little Girl Gone live, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you didn't mind me sharing some personal experiences with you guys, because I think it's important, because I still have girlfriends and my friends' wives who are constantly being harassed, you know, when they are alone. And I just hope they know what to do. And if you share the same sentiments as me, give this video a like, subscribe if you're new. And I'm here for the Queen. I'm here for Chinchilla. Although you might want to request more from her, because I kind of forgot what I'm supposed to do next. Leave it in the comments, guys. Share your stories if you want to. But most importantly, please take care of yourselves. Alright, ladies, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.